A lot of people hear CISO, but what does that role actually look day to day?
So day to day, a CISO is more paperwork and management of people and less about technology. Everybody's got this mindset that I'm a CISO or, I'm a top of the field when it comes to technology, and it couldn't be further from the truth. Typically, a CISO is trying to stay up to date with the latest technology and what's going on, but overall, they're actually higher level management. So they're talking to the CEO, they're talking to the CFO, they're doing a lot of work on the back end to make sure that the people that are actually touching the tools are able to do their job effectively, right? So a lot of it's coming down to budgeting, a lot of it's coming down to management, people, making sure that they're staying within that line item of, how much do I spend on technology versus how much do I spend on people versus how much do I spend on training. It's more management and less actual technology. They need to understand the technology. They need to understand where the tools do, but they're not going to be able to go through in some cases and use, I don't know, a vulnerability scanner the way somebody that does it on a day-to-day basis does, right? That's not their job. Their job is to make sure that the company is secure and that they're meeting all those components, right? And a lot of times they're getting reports from those frontline employees to make sure that they can do that job well. And they rely on those frontline employees and those supervisors to make sure that they have the big picture so that they can maneuver those parts the way they're supposed to be. And I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions of a CISO, right? So you need to have the technology background so that you can navigate through it, but you're not touching a keyboard except to type an email. You're really not. That's not what a normal CISO does anymore. I'm sure that there's some CISOs out there that would highly disagree with me in a small business or in an environment where they're very much hands-on, but most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, a CISO is not touching tools except for email.
Oh, thank you.